All right, so I'm gonna lead you right in. Okay, we're starting this interview right now. All right, we're in Trader Joe's, and my young lady, what is your name?
Shinae.
Shanae is here. We started conversing. I was reading something, and she was, not trying to be in the way, but I was trying to get around her. But she was kind of saying, "Oh, I would have moved." And I asked her, "How does she feel about everything that's going on, having to wear masks?" And then we'll ask a question about the protests. So, how do you feel about everything?
I'm glad to see we're starting to rephase into our new norm, and
Hmm.
I know I've been extremely blessed and privileged throughout the whole thing, and my heart goes out to all those who've had to face harder adversities through these times, but I feel like in our tough times is where we can really kind of see our best selves.
Hmm.
And plus, with 2020, I think it's a great time to pause and reflect, and we were given a literal pause on life to kind of reflect on a lot of things, and I
Hmm.
feel like that's definitely the silver lining of it
Hmm.
all.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So how have you had any friends to? Have you gotten closer? Even though we have this thing called social distancing, one of the things that I was constantly saying is that even though we may physically have this social distancing, we should stay close at heart.
yes.
Yes. Have you been experiencing that with your family and friends?
Yeah, for sure. My family, we do a family Zoom happy hour once a week now, whereas, sometimes we could go like weeks or months without talking. I feel like we're a lot closer, and I definitely feel a lot closer to my friend and roommate, having all the time we spent together to understand each other a little bit more. I
Okay.
definitely feel the closeness. That's why I appreciate having this pause of distractions and kind of our day-to-day activities to keep us rushed and moving and busy. And now we have that time to appreciate and to implement some changes and making sure we can connect, even though we are socially apart. We obviously can still do it.
That's right. That's right. Because we are one. Listen, something else. I'm always threading on my channel, and that's my through message is you are everything good, no matter. Because I don't care how many whatever you believe mistakes you made in life or whatever, you are a perfect creation of the highest creator. And no matter what you may believe uh, less than that truth, you're greater than any belief you've ever had about yourself. So my constant message is you are everything good. There's nothing about you that's not good. Even if you THINK, I'm gonna spell the word because I have a philosophy about speaking words and spelling them. When you speak a word, you can feel a vibration behind that, and you create that word. You create,
Okay.
okay. But when you spell, there's no vibration. So that's why I'm spelling words. So what I heard, Tanisha, you said?
Shanae.
Shanae said that she got closer. So this situation, even though it kind of brought pressure in one area, it created some closeness in other areas where you had to be more kind of like forced to connect. Yes?
Yes, yeah, definitely. And kind of closeness, not just with others, but with myself. And, what are my tolerance levels? What am I willing to accept and change and adapt to?
Hmm.
And kind of, my movements, not just this year, but as a whole. And, the distractions that I've had, I've definitely felt a closeness with myself and more of a self-awareness.
Now let me ask you this. Go ahead. We're gonna keep moving because we're in the line. We have to, they're giving us time. As you all see, the line is moving. So, do you believe that once we're not having to wear these masks anymore and things get closer, that you're going to lose that connection? Are you going to fall back to where it was before you? Because
Um,
it sounds like you made a deeper connection with family and friends than before.
I hope to not regress. I hope to still be able to implement, but obviously it's easier said than done, especially when you don't have as many distractions. But
Hmm.
I've been able to see where I've been able to, make those adjustments. So it's just making that adjustment to the new adjustment. So that is something that I think about, but I hope to not regress, and I hope to continue to strengthen those bonds.
So what actions will you take to express the good you are and keeping this connection and not losing it after everything's opened up?
Definitely being like more vocal and just, just like we've had to schedule some things now. It's just like if I have to schedule to spend time and to connect with the people that I love, I'm definitely willing to do that. I think that's the biggest thing for me personally is, if it matters, they say like if you'll make time for what matters. There are a lot of things that matter to me that I haven't always made time for various reasons. So it's just making that time for it.
Okay, I like that. Now, that's a perfect segue into the next part of this interview when you said make things that matter. There's been a protest titled Black Lives Matter.
Hmm.
And I went out to the protest and I had a bill, go ahead, move up. I had a board that said, we matter. I mean, everyone.
Yeah.
Because you know what I was really impressed with? Is that I saw everyone out protesting. Those who many would not classify as African American
Yeah.
or Kim descent.
Same.
What I saw, I appreciated. I saw a movement as love. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I
that's what I
saw,
saw when I was
yeah,
last
I
weekend.
was really impressed, and I was looking at Trevor Noah. You know what that is?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
very articulate young man. I believe he's from South Africa or England.
I believe South Africa.
South
Yeah.
Africa,
Yeah.
and he's a funny guy, very witty, quick on his feet. I don't believe anyone can outwit that guy. He's fast, he's quick, but very interesting that he used his platform to express a seriousness that I didn't know he had, a concern. And I was really pleased to see that. I mean, he's basically that's been his focal point with his interviews on YouTube and whatever, even on his TV station or show, actually. What do you feel about this in the sense of not just Black Lives Matters, but that how everyone's opened their heart and came out to support this movement? Can you speak along those lines? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, before you say anything, I was very moved by seeing everyone involved, and which motivated me to create a sign that say "We matter."
Yeah.
That means everyone who's involved matter, no matter what their skin color may be or their background. I thank them, I love them, and I appreciate them for being out there. And I'm saying this, you don't see me, but you seeing Tanisha one more time? Shinae. I'm letting you all know, thank you all for being out there. I appreciate the love that you've given. And we're one, and you all have been showing that during this protest, so we're going to keep moving like that. But now, Shinae, what do you have to say about that?
I mean, it was definitely great to see so many different walks of life and allies supporting, a common movement and thread of change and hopefully equality for all. And I definitely agree with you. One of my signs said, Black Lives Matter, and I had an asterisk that says that's including our LGBT, trans community, our mentally disabled, because I feel like a lot of the times there are some walks of life that are underrepresented or underserved, even within, one dominant group like, Black Lives Matter. So it was nice to see. I just hope that it, continues and that people will still show up when it's not always beneficial to them, or it's not something to post on social media that you're doing or that you're woke.
Now, you mentioned some groups, but what about just the regular people who would consider themselves, I don't like using terminology to describe anyone. I just say lighter brother, lighter sister. But in parentheses, someone would say white American. And then I saw Latin American. I saw Asian. I mean, Japan was even protesting.
Yeah.
And our brothers and sisters in Japan, in England, and Canada, New Zealand. Do you know what I'm saying? Is that what I saw was love. It doesn't matter what the skin color look. I saw love taking a stand.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm saying, you all don't see me. She mentioned some groups, but I'm saying thank you to everyone who still came out and said, hey, this is important.
Yeah.
And from my heart to theirs, thank you. You don't see me, but I'm letting you know, thank you. Those who see this video, thank you all for coming out. We love you all, and we're one big family, and you all definitely proved that. And including the groups that she mentioned, we need to keep moving together, because we're in this thing together. Just like they said about this whole situation with the mask and all this stuff, we're in this together. So we're in this big lifeboat together, and we should all step forward for each other when any group have a challenge.
Yes.
Next, if somebody else have a challenge, I will be out there stepping up for them, because what I learned from this thing is that other people say, hey, it doesn't matter how different you look physically, we're all in this together. And that's what I appreciate about seeing this movement than before.
Yeah, definitely.
Would you agree?
I would. We all believe we all want love, affection, and someone to care for us. So I definitely agree we're stronger as one. And it can be unified, but
Okay, guys, so we're about to go in the store right now. We're going to wrap this interview up. And Tanisha, thank you very much for your interview. And you'll be able to check this out on YouTube. So remember, Tanisha, before you go in, I have to end this interview by saying you're everything good, you're awesome, you're wonderful, you're the greatest. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.